Hello, everybody. I'm going to go through this problem and see how you guys feel about that. All right. Hello, everyone. This question says, choose the smallest volume from the following list. Well, you can look at these and maybe you can make a guess and maybe you can't. Maybe you know which one of these is smaller than which. Maybe you don't. But the best way to do this is to convert all of these to a common volume or to a common unit. And in this case, liters looks like the best choice. So we're going to convert each of these into liters. All right. So what do we need to know? First of all, we need to know that pico is 10 to the negative 12. Right. So picoliter is 10 to the negative 12 liters. Right. If we think of micro is 10 to the negative 6. So microliter is 10 to the negative 6 liters. Then the next one to know is that nano is 10 to the negative 9, and milli is 10 to the negative 3. Now, this last one here, we have meters cubed. How are we going to get from meters cubed to liters? Well, one of the conversions I know is that cubic centimeter is equal to a milliliter, and then we can go from milliliter to liters, right? So this is milli to liters, nanoliters to liters, right? So like that. Well, how do we get from meters cubed to centimeters cubed? Well, we know that 1 meter is equal to 100 centimeters, right? So then 1 cubic meter is equal to 100 cubic centimeters. 100 cubed centimeters cubed, right? Like that. All right, so let's go ahead and convert each of these to liters. So for the first one, we have 10,000 picoliters. Multiply that by the conversion of 10 to the negative 12 liters per picoliter. Okay, and now our picoliters will cancel out. Okay, and the answer to this is going to be 1 times 10 to the negative 8. That's a very small volume, correct? All right, so what about 1,000 microliters? Well, microliter is 10 to the negative 6 per microliter. And this comes to 1 times 10 to the negative 3 liters. Don't forget your units. A number without a unit is meaningless, right? So 100 nanoliters, and that's going to be 10 to the negative 9. Okay, and this is going to give us 1 times 10 to the negative 7. Okay, the last one, or not the last one, but the next one would be 10 mils. And so this is going to be 10 to the negative 3 liters per mil. All right, and the answer here is 1 times 10 to the negative 2 liters. Of all these, you can see here that this one is the largest, right? The largest, and this one would be the smallest so far. Now let's convert this last one. So we have 1 meter cubed, and we know that we can convert from meter cubed to centimeters cubed in this way. And I'm going to show you 2 different ways you can do this. So the way I would prefer to do this myself is I know that 100 centimeters is equal to 1 meter. So 100 centimeters per meter, 100 centimeters per meter, all right? And what I've done here is then I have that meter times meter times meter is going to be meter cubed, and now I'm going to be left in centimeter times centimeter times centimeter, which is centimeter cubed. The other way to do this would be to say 1 meter cubed times 100 centimeters per meter and cube that. The thing is, you got to make sure that you cube that 100. Otherwise, the equivalency doesn't work out. So make sure if you do things this way that you've done it this way to make sure you get the same answer. Just make sure you understand how to do this kind of problem. Now we're going to convert from cubic centimeters to mils, so that would be 1 ml per cubic centimeter. And then we want to convert from mils to liters, so we know that there are 10 to the negative 3 liters per mil, right? So the answer here is 1 times 10 to the 3 to the positive 3 liters. So this is a huge volume, right? Huge volume. And then the smallest volume here is definitely this one here. So if we were to put these in order, we could say that A is the smallest, followed by the nanoliters. So the C is going to be the next smallest. The next smallest one would have to be 10 to the negative 3, so that would be B. And then we can see that D is going to be the second to the largest, while E is the largest. All right, there's my video. I hope that helps, and I hope you guys understand this concept a little better.